will see the Colts veteran linebacker. He put up numbers last week with a 9-tackle performance. It's the Colts and the Chiefs on Thursday night primetime.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it's on to Week 10 already. Hard to believe, and we've got a good one in store. As it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Indianapolis Colts. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple months. 5 wins in their last 8 games. Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Chiefs, they come in off a loss last time out, but they're still in the midst of a good stretch here. Winners of 7 of their last 9 games. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here are the Chiefs now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers? 1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss. Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 for it.
And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he gets this up past the 30.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
False start. Offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. A loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
We'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Here's the Chiefs punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And leading the charge, their lefty QB.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
Gets by him at the 25. This will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The numbers for him from a week ago, 12 carries, 63 yards.
Well, obviously he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he's looking pretty good. He's looking pretty good. In fact, more recovered from last week's contest as he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
He's got Anderson right side. He's on here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that. Because just a little bit of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. You talk about this Chiefs defense. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
They're the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question you'd have to say that they've underachieved.
Lopez now to throw on third down. Working the middle of the field. He's gotten down complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 23. That third down conversion good for 23.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a first down on this opening drive.
They go play action here on first down. And the throw running too much that time. It's incomplete.
They love to try to take advantage of his height, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to run it back and try it again, maybe with a little less mustard on the throw.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here at their own 23. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And they are losers of 2 straight coming into this Thursday night game. Is it more difficult, CD, when you take a losing streak into a quick turnaround game like this?
It certainly is, because you don't get time to work on the issues that you've had throughout the season that cause you to have the record that you're having. You can't really get those set. So now you're trying to minimize those and maximize what you've been doing well. And I remember a game recently where one of the assistant coaches said to the head coach, forget the linebacker rotation. This guy has a hand, and it rode him to a victory. Those are things you have to look out for in games like this.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
No score zone right here. No score zone.
They'll run on first down. Gregory. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football off a triple option, you've actually called that play.
Now the pitch comes to Dillon. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. Second and 13. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake at third down. And now an easy spot here, and we'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Back to throw now on first down. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. side. It's Gregory. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain.
40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Chiefs take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And they'll send the slot in motion left.
He's going to get it on the jet sweep.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Decision that time to keep the football on the quarterback.
It was because you saw how the runner got swarmed. So you got to pull the ball from his arms, keep it yourself, and get what you can. And the most underrated player on this play is the running back. Because even if he doesn't have the ball, he has to act like he does in order to attract the defense.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And past the 35 will be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
You talk about this Chiefs defense.
They come into this one way down at number 23 against the run of the NFL.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held them to no gain. The key to their defense is exactly what the defensive coordinator told you and I. They got to be consistent.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Staying on his feet. And this is going to be incomplete. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's 4th down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
And his kick is right there. It's good. It's still trailing at 7-3.
So they're able to win that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game. You have been every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So here are the Chiefs to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. And this will be incomplete.
Well, we keep stats on everything, don't we? This is one that you don't want to have. That's a second drop right here in the first quarter.
I was going to say, only in the first quarter. Certainly a ship that he wants to right quickly. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
3rd down, and they're going to try the jet sweep. A nice play design there with the touch pass. offense looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game. Coming in, playing two division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone a week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
Beautiful fake. His feet. Cross midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. 24 runs the game there. Another first down as well.
Well, I'm going to have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fit defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Off play action. Lopez. And this is incomplete.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series, before you get out there, hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On first down, Wilkerson, he had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
Again, they run with Neal. Able to avoid him. But he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you got to put more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
Call it a gain of 5, and it'll make it second down. Pretty good first down play. Keeps them ahead of schedule, as they say.
And ostensibly, they could go right back to it because there are multiple options on this play. Hand it inside, quarterback tucks it and keeps it, quarterback throws the ball downfield. You should be able to react to the defense and have an option available on every snap.
Lopez from the gun on 3rd down. That's complete. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Throw taken in by Taylor, left side. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
And he takes it in for a Colts score. A great play there with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Colts have taken the lead.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And it's through. It's a 10-7. Touchdown run. Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. But here is Allison. That's complete. No good on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
That's a simple throw and catch, but even with
So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And they're going to score. Fumble return. Touchdown. Huge play by the defense. Not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
Extra point spots the uprights. These guys will take a 10-point lead. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
They're going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25.
And now here comes Kansas City. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. Well, they tried to catch him by surprise, I think, there with that little pop pass on 3rd down, but no luck.
You're right about no luck, but I did like the idea. I like the thought process. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down sometimes. It can pop big. In this case, it didn't.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the 2nd quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football. And they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
Take it in. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down. This is Neal. Nice little juke. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off the middle of the game, or do they take advantage of this spot and take a big shot downfield?
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Back to throw. Lopez to the right side, complete to Taylor. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down. A nice little gain. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. On 3rd down, Wilkerson. He stiff arms it. He gets away from one. A 2nd nice move. And will be taken down about the 40. Runs it past the 50. 51 yards rushing for him now. And that was his 10th carry of the ball game.
We might know it's difficult, but they made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they moved the ball with relative ease.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 27 yards there, a 1st down. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
A gain of 3.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down.
And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. Pick up the first and keep possession. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. It was a nice play by them defensively by the hold it to a short game.
Bring it down at the 18-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Wilkerson. All the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
The 2-yard line.
Like you've been here before. Stand up. Come on, stand up.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there for the 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him count things off.
It's a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
So he has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Got a man, that's Allison. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the 1st half. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the off. And he will take it all in for a Chiefs touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Chiefs get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it, and he gets it done.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Colts going to take over now late in this first half. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. It's complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide it. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This is Anderson over the middle. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, guys, thanks very much. We'll get back with you shortly. But first, let's take a look at what's coming up this weekend around the NFL. In that 1 o'clock time frame, a lot to choose from. But let's highlight the game in Philadelphia, a big one for the Eagles, as they'll host the Washington Commanders. In the late afternoon games, the place to be might very well be Denver, Colorado, where it'll be the Broncos taking on the New York Giants. And finally, a good one on Monday Night Football between the Chicago Bears and the Cleveland Browns.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Colts going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. And they've got the lead seeding. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think the coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On third down, Nickerson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 107 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down first and 10. On first down, Wilkerson, a strong run to the 43, second down.
Typically, you think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up fourth.
A loss of 9.
That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1, and, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review.
Nowhere to go. He lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
6. First down, Kansas City.
They'll run on first down. It's Gregory. And running with power here. And they get him down, but now before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
And a first down, Chiefs.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That's a short one here. Complete to his tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
Kansas City.
Back to throw. His throw incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
On second down, it's Gregory. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down at the Colts 39. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
One thing you have to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it. And that ball's up for grabs.
And he is going to have the Chiefs first down. It'll wind up being a gain of 5 there on 4th and 2.
First down, Chiefs.
On first down, Gregory. Oh, that's just not fair. And down inside the 15 he goes. That good for 19 and a first down.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gregory. Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Gregory. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 90 yards rushing for him now to this point. This now a 3rd and 4. They'll drop to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, With his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Chiefs have got it back to within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25.
Indy set to go on offense once more. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10.
That's right, left side to start the drive is complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. They run with Neal. Stays on his feet, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Here's Lopez. Off the play fake. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
Like how they've started the 3rd quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. 3rd down and 10. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 35-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. Wilkerson. And he's going to get this down to the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
It's a big plays in the passing game on this drive. And here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Anderson.
This one, they need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
And that's a loss of 7 on the 1st down play. Now, after the loss, he'll have to navigate a 2nd and 17. Looking to throw. Lopez. And it falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Back to throw. Lopez. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
Now a stoppage, and it looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
And now the Colts call on their field goal unit here. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. And his kick is good. And we double their lead as it's 8-6.
So 3 points response there. That opening touchdown was 3rd quarter.
That's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the 2nd half and take over.
This taken in at the goal line.
Pushing his way through. And he returns this to the 22. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described.
To the races, down the right side. And have this across midfield and inside the
Well, so often now we're praising tight ends for their nimbleness and how they catch the ball downfield. But occasionally we get a reminder that tight ends, they've got that tough guy aspect too. How about him catching that short one there, shaking off tacklers, and turning that into an expansive gain downfield.
They'll run on first down. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8.
Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4.
Well, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he left that gutters, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over.
Their defense got to stop, force the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slow lead.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. He's going to walk for a deep left side here. He's got it complete. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. A good play there for Indy. And even 40 yards.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Heavy rush, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay.
Yeah, he looked like he was feeling something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right, that O-line, they got to protect him. The passing game for the Colts finding its stride, another 1st down.
Here's the option.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward. And
he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Incomplete.
The ball was tipped and fell incomplete, but it was tipped up in the air, so the guys on defense, they had to feel like that was a big opportunity, and it was missed. They needed a play to help turn things around a little bit. That was in the air, and they ran into it and did it. Now they were able to take the ball back away. They missed a big chance there.
So that's the important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And he slings one that's incomplete.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
We know he has has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And in a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
On first down, it's Gregory. And they string that play out nicely. He stopped before he can turn upfield. No gain, second down. He'll look to throw. Outside, he's going to complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Now a first down carry. It's Hill. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first.
Gain on the play. First down for Kansas City.
That's to Marshall on the quick slow. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw again. They set up the screen to Hill. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That gain of 15 gets them on the doorstep, first and goal.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and touchdown. What a great play there with his second touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. We may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And partner, except for those on the West Coast where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that? Big-time drive right there. If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there. They went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
He's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see him back. Just have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't thought there were going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much right after the catch.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth-quarter lead. He finds his man complete. That's Gregory. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. The throw into the middle, taken in. Gets past one man.
Holding. Offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now back to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this to no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. He's going to fire in deep, middle of the field. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still, they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming.
On 2nd down now, Wilkerson. And he'll be run down right at the 30 here. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's going to be their 2nd to be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter.
Just because you got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
And look at this. They're getting the turnover. It's intercepted. And to the 30-yard line, that's where the return stops. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
So the Chiefs now down by 2. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go. How costly of an interception will that be? It's time to find out. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he whips that one incomplete there.
That open man that time, man, to put a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
On 3rd down, it's Gregory. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the 1st with a very effective stiff arm. That'll be caught by him. And bounce inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Here's 1st and goal. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage.
Now 2nd down and a few inches.
He'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. There have been quite a few
game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
And I don't think there should be much of a discussion here, but you know how I am. You kick the football, you take the lead. How bold do you want to be in this situation, though?
Here we go. The noise deafening. 4th and goal. They'll run for it with Hill.
He takes it across for the touchdown. They've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. Now it's the Colts' turn, trailing by 5, 46 seconds to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. And can't get it through. He's taken down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Pass complete to Taylor. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. This is Anderson.
And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of the 1st down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chiefs are likely going to win the football game. Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on 4th, unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Yeah, momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing how much 4th downs were emphasized, you know, because, as you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you. You know, if people are going to go for it on 4th down, they believe you're not up to the challenge. You want to show them differently.
Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
That was an excellent come from behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come from behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for Kansas City, they continue to put themselves in position for a 1st-round bye as they move to 8-2.
And they will be at home for one next week against the Las Vegas Raiders.
Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.